Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea and I have another word to release to you guys today. And the title of today's word is called The Counterfeit is Mad and Wants Revenge, okay? The counterfeit is mad and wants revenge. Now, this is coming from a dream that the Lord gave me. And I've already prayed over this word. Holy Spirit, say what you need to say to your people. So, in this dream, we were writing a sentence on a projector board. It seems to be like the whole class had to come and write their sentence. The sentence was already made, but we had to complete it. The sentence was like, what do you wish you would have accomplished in life, or something like that. When I wrote mine out, I think some guy who liked me in high school tried to write something else with my sentence. I believe I finished my sentence with me saying, I wish I went to college. I think the guy went and wrote under my sentence, it could still happen or something, because he liked me. Next, I saw this guy owning a business and I was working for the company or something. And I saw at first like it could have been me on his arm, but it was another woman who was explaining something to me about how they wanted things to be while they were gone. I believe she was his wife. I also saw me in the class trying to sharpen a pencil that wouldn't sharpen no matter how much I tried to sharpen it. I ended up with just a tip after so many tries, but the tip ended up being sharp enough for me to write with, okay? And that was the end of the dream. So when we were writing this sentence on the projector board, a part of the sentence was already written for us, okay? We had to finish the sentence. So the beginning of the sentence was God's writing, okay? So God had already started our story, and then we were finishing it out, okay? And so in the sentence that was written said, what do you wish you would have accomplished in life? When I wrote mine out, I think some guy who liked me in high school tried to write something else with my sentence. I believe I finished my sentence with me saying, I wish I went to college, okay? So the guy that tried to write my sentence, tried to complete my sentence, was a counterfeit, meaning there's somebody in your past that wants to finish your story out by writing what they want to write for your story, meaning they want to include themselves in the ending of your story or the chapter of your story that you're in, okay? God started your story and you were supposed to write it and finish out whatever God has desired to put in your heart to finish out. But this counterfeit wants the finishing of this sentence, which could be the finishing chapter of your story or your current chapter of life. They wanted to finish it with them being in it. So he was trying to write my sentence with him in it by saying, I wish that I would be with him, when that's not what I wanted. What I said in the dream was, I wish I went to college, okay? And so for some of you, there's a desire for you to actually go to college, or there's a desire that God is putting you that you wish you would have accomplished, and God is saying he's still giving you permission to go ahead and finish that thing out, okay? This don't have to be college, okay? And I have to talk about this in this word because not everybody is called to go to college, okay? So that is specific for somebody, okay? That is not for me. I know that personally because I never liked school, hated school, didn't like nothing about it, okay? Because of the systems and the way that God has brought me up. I was never supposed to be a worker, but we're not going to get into that. But for those of you that have entrepreneur spirits, y'all have desires to own your own business, you have these desires to be self-employed, things of that nature, God is talking to you too, okay? Like I said, everybody is not supposed to be going to college. That is specific for whoever it's for, and you can take it back to God. But God is saying for some of you, if college is what he has given you desire for, then he's saying, yes, that is for you. It's not too late. You can still do that, okay? It's not too late. He's saying he's already started the story for you, and you can finish writing it out, okay? God is giving you the green light to go ahead and enroll in college. For others of you, it's not college. It's entrepreneurship, or it's self-employed, okay? Maybe there may be people around you that may desire for you to go to college, but that's not the desire that God has placed on your heart. And you have to know your Father's voice, and you have to seek him in relationship so that you're making the right decisions for your life according to God's plan and his will for you, okay? And not just going with the flow of life, or what your bloodline has always done, or what has always been seen and done in your family, okay? That's why I had to mention this part and not just stay on the college, because not everybody is called to that. And I didn't want people to hear college and think, oh, well, that must be what I'm supposed to do. No, you need to seek God on that, okay? Then after that, the guy had tried to write on my sentence, it could still happen, okay? Meaning he was saying it could still happen as far as us happening. The counterfeit wanted for us to still happen, okay? That's why he was trying to write my sentence out and finish it for me. But obviously, that's not going to happen. Y'all already know, some of y'all know who y'all kingdom spouse is. Or if you don't, you know that that counterfeit is not for you, and you're just waiting on God to show you who your husband or who your wife is in this time, okay? So next, I saw the guy owning a business, and I was working for the company, and I saw at first, like, it could have been me on his arm, but it was another woman who was explaining something to me about how she wanted things to be while they were gone. I believe she was his wife. So this is the counterfeit mad and wanting revenge, because you don't want your story to end with them. You don't want them in your life. And because of that, they want revenge. They wish that they could inflict this type of pain on you, as far as they are creating stories in their head and in their mind about how you're beneath them, basically working for their company, and having to come into interaction with their wife, and having to take orders from their wife, or them being over you and being in control of you. They wish that that is the kind of revenge that they could have on you, basically, to where, like, you basically like a slave to them or something. They wish that on you because you decided that you didn't want them, okay? These are the kind of things that they are praying on will happen to you. They praying on a downfall for you, all because you didn't want them, okay? And so the counterfeit is mad. They want revenge, but God is saying they're not going to be able to get no revenge on you. You're in God's perfect will. You're in alignment with God. What they want to see happen is not going to happen, because God got you, okay, and you are covered. And so it doesn't matter, you know, what they try to plot or scheme against you. It's not going to work. It's not going to plan out or happen the way that they want it to happen, because you and God is writing your story, not them. They don't have a say-so in how your life ends and how your life turns out. What they will see is you thriving. What they will see is you glowing. What they will see is God's glory shining upon you, favor in you and your husband, or you and your wife's marriage. That's what they're going to see, okay? Not what they want to see. They're going to see God's hand on y'all's life, okay? That's what they're going to see. And so at the end of this dream, I saw me in this class trying to sharpen a pencil that wouldn't sharpen. No matter how much I tried to sharpen it, I ended up with just the tip after so many tries. But the tip ended up being sharp enough for me to write with. God is saying, no matter how many times you have tried that thing, no matter how many times you tried that entrepreneurship journey, no matter how many times you tried to write that book, no matter how many times you tried to enroll in college and something went wrong or something happened, kids got in the way, maybe life got in the way, it wasn't the right time. God's saying, no matter how many times you tried to sharpen that pencil to finish off your story, to finish off your chapter, to finish off, you know, what God has placed and desired in you, no matter how many times you tried, in the end, all I needed was the tip of the pencil, okay? So it was sharp enough for me to write with. I didn't have a long pencil, right, because I kept sharpening it and it wouldn't sharpen. But in the end, all I ended up with was the tip of the pencil, which is all I needed to write and finish my story, or finish my chapter, or finish my sentence, okay? And God is saying, if this is for you, this is a go for you to start back that thing that you thought you couldn't accomplish. God is saying, he already said he's allowing you to accomplish it now. His grace and favor is over you to do that thing now. Whether that's college, whether that's being an entrepreneur, whether that's being self-employed, whether that's traveling, whatever that looks like for you, you got the green light now. You got God's favor and covering over the thing that you wish that you would have been able to accomplish. It's now time for you to do it, because God is gracing you for it now, okay? All I needed was a tip to write, okay? So no matter how many mistakes was made along the way, no matter how many years has passed by, no matter how many detours, setbacks, and delays was placed in your life, it still can happen. And God is saying it can happen because he's allowing it to happen now. He's allowing you to finish off writing that sentence, to finish off writing this chapter, of your story, okay? God has not forgotten about you. God loves you. You have been in obedience, and God is saying now you can accomplish the thing that you thought you wasn't able to do, okay? So that's all that the Lord is saying in this word. Take the word back to the Lord and allow him to minister more to you about what has been said today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video to anyone that you may feel needs to hear it. I will see y'all in the next video, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.